Fingers drummed steadily against my cheek. It was Morse code. I was communicating with the man on death row. I asked him how I could save him. He blinked once after receiving my signal. The information came too fast. I quickly grabbed a pen to write everything down. By the time we finished our exchange, the trial had already ended. He was sentenced to death. But he didn't seem scared at all, because moments ago, we had already made a plan. A prison break that would shake the entire world. His name was Debilik, a notorious criminal. That night, I followed his instructions. I arrived at the wall he had mentioned. Found the exact brick he told me about. I pushed it in gently, and the wall began to rise. Inside was a luxury car. I jumped in and drove to the next location. Soon, a road sign appeared, 37 kilometers ahead. I pulled over by the roadside. Then, the mountain ahead slowly opened like a door. I drove straight into the cave. Inside was a hidden world. I entered the code on the safe, and it popped open. Inside were piles of cash and rows of colorful medicine bottles. I picked up the yellow and green vials. These were the ones Debilik had asked for. I needed them to break him out, but I still needed one more person, the Minister of Justice. This man was corrupt to the bone. He was also a shameless womanizer. Whenever I came to see him, his eyes always wandered over me. This time, he shut the door eagerly, thinking he could take advantage of me. I told him to prove his love first. The minister immediately swore he'd do anything for me. I smiled faintly, picked up the newspaper from his desk. It had the headline about Debilik's execution. I told him I was curious about this infamous man. I wanted to see him before his death. The minister refused right away. After all, Debilik was a death row inmate. I had no choice but to play my final card. I brushed my nose lightly against his cheek. He melted instantly, agreeing without hesitation, but he insisted on coming with me. I secretly smiled. This was exactly what I wanted. That night, we went to the prison together. The minister came up with a story, saying he needed to interrogate Debilik. The three of us entered the interrogation room. 27 minutes later, the minister stormed out angrily, saying Debilik was like a block of wood, completely unresponsive. The next day was execution day. The guards cut Debilik's collar and led him to the guillotine. Even then, his face showed no emotion, as if none of it mattered to him. Seeing that strange calm, the sheriff nearby suddenly felt uneasy. He remembered the human skin masks found at Debilik's house. A chill crawled up his spine. He rushed forward to stop the execution.